The Tournament of Power, the multiverse gathering between universes, is coming as we near closer to the debut of the Universal Survival arc in Dragon Ball Super. And joining me here today, guys, is JRZSaiyan as we discuss the possibilities of what may or may not happen in this tournament, focusing today's topic on whether or not it's possible that Goku and or Vegeta will discover a new form in order to aid them in battle against the remaining fighters of this tournament. So JR, what up? I wanted to ask you this for quite some time now. Now, since Super Saiyan Blue has been a thing now for quite some time, do you think that at some point we will get to witness a new form achieved by Goku or Vegeta in this tournament? Because so far in Dragon Ball Super, we've had 70 plus episodes of Super Saiyan Blue. We haven't seen anything go past that except for Kaioken, and that's been the thing that only Goku can do. So I wanted to ask you here today, what are your thoughts on a possible new and higher form that can better aid our characters? Now, we see Vegeta training with Whis. We see Beerus give out the order to Whis to train Goku on his personal time. Obviously enough, we need time for them to train, and we need time for them to improve because this tournament is going to feature 120 fighters. And in case you guys missed our previous discussion, I will link it down below to where we actually gave our opinion on whether or not there's going to be some sort of interference. We talk about Gohan and stuff, so that will be located down below. So today we're going to be focusing on a new form. So I wanted to ask you, do you think that at this very point it is logical enough for them to achieve a form higher than Super Saiyan Blue? What are your thoughts?
In my opinion, I think it's very logical. In my opinion, I think it's very logical. First of all, we're fighting fighters that are supposedly a lot stronger than our universal
Absolutely,
fighters.
Yep.
So, with that being said, we're gonna struggle. That's gonna be there. There's gonna be struggle. There's gonna be power-ups. There has to be power-ups every single arc. I would have to say every other arc, or it has been every single arc that we've had a power-up of some
Well,
sort?
I wouldn't count the Goku Black story because that mainly involved fusion. And we haven't seen our fighters go beyond Super Saiyan Blue. Now, before anyone starts digging into Super Saiyan Blue, talking about, well, it's still a relatively new form. No, it's not. So far, we've seen it in about 4 arcs. We've seen it during the Battle of God story, Resurrection F, the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 story, and Goku Black. So, and we've seen Super Saiyan Blue at its peak. We saw what Super Saiyan Blue can do against various people. I think it's time for a new form. If anything, if you don't want to introduce a new form, I guess you can just do a power-up to where it could be Super Saiyan Blue 2, Super Saiyan Blue 3, if you don't want to approach a new color. And by the way, guys, post your comments down below as to what kind of color you guys would like to see go past Super Saiyan Blue if Goku and Vegeta were to ever achieve something like that. So, in terms of like what you're talking about, you say it's possible. Now, do you believe that Super Saiyan Blue is overused? Because so far, this is like Dragon Ball GT, right? Dragon Ball GT had Super Saiyan 4 from beginning to end, right? And they finished off Dragon Ball GT with only Super Saiyan 4. So do you think it's time for them to step it up and do something different? Or, just like Dragon Ball GT, do you think that they're ultimately just going to stick with Super Saiyan Blue and that's it? What do you think?
I think it's time to step it up and do something different because, honestly, at some points in time, Super Saiyan Blue seems strong. Sometimes it doesn't. It's like it's kind of off at times. Haven't you seen that? Like, I don't know. Sometimes Super Saiyan Blue does seem overpowered as it should be. Sometimes it doesn't.
Right.
Because it really should be, being that it's a form above Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan God fought Beerus, and it was a pretty all-out battle there. But I do think it's time for something new. Whether it'll be Goku, Vegeta, or Trunks, or Gohan, my bad. That's up to, I guess, people writing it. So I do want to know down below, who would you rather have the power-up be, guys? So let us know down in the comment section below.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Either Vegeta, Goku, or Gohan, or someone.
Yeah. You said it exactly the opposite that I did. I'm going to throw a
because
sock at you.
I don't know, man. It's like I can definitely see that happening. Now, people are going to ask you, like, oh, what's the purpose of them having a new form? Well, what if in this tournament Super Saiyan Blue gets pushed to the point where it can no longer, you know, reach its maximum? Like, what if it already hit its peak and you can't go any further? It's like it's similar to Gohan, right? When Gohan fought Cell, everyone was like, shit, we're screwed. Super Saiyan, like, there's nothing beyond that. I mean, whatever. And then this kid, through the pain of loss, he achieved a level that nobody's ever seen before at the time, of course, that being Super Saiyan 2. He erupted in rage. We saw this new form, and Cell was screwed. So, I mean, maybe, and as you said, maybe a similar situation can happen here. Maybe Goku or Vegeta or Gohan, they're down for the count, and this could be like the be-all, end-all finale, and if they lose, that's it. And they mutter up all the strength, thinking about all the people that are going to be killed in the universe, and they harness that inner emotion and that anger, and they unleash a new form. I mean, it's possible. I mean, again, I'm not Akira Toriyama, you're not Akira Toriyama, we're not Toei, we're not the ones designing this, but according to the fans, and I've seen a lot of fans talk about this, it's time for something different. Now, what do you think about Super Saiyan Blue 2 or Super Saiyan Blue 3? Like, do you think that's more than fitting to have instead of a new form, or do you think the opposite?
I kind of feel the opposite. Or if I were to give Super Saiyan Blue 2, I don't think 3 would be a viable option, because if that were to happen, it would totally destroy the fighter's body. I mean, imagine the drainage of power that it would do. As it is in regular Super Saiyan 3, it drains the crap out of Goku's power. Right. Imagine, with God Ki, that'd be insane. But if it would be Super Saiyan Blue 2, what better would it be than to give it to Gohan? Just like all of a sudden he's Super Saiyan Blue 2. I don't know. For me, that if you were to have a power up, I think that would be the best power up, because the last time he was a badass was when he turned Super Saiyan 2
right in
the Cell games. You get me?
Well, so I mean, for me, it's just
I would do that.
It's just for me at least, I remember going back and how they utilized Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 back in Dragon Ball Z, and I understand that this is not Dragon Ball Z. They've completely kind of disregarded those forms, because now you have Super Saiyan Blue and you have all this stuff. I really doubt that Kaioken is going to hold Goku up long enough in this, because if you're going to be fighting fighters stronger than yourself, or even hit, or possibly even way beyond that, you're going to have to create a scenario for yourself, or at least an opening to where you have to use like this final technique to where you can guarantee yourself a victory here. And I would hate for them to milk the concept of, oh, now they're gonna have a new form, it could be Super Saiyan White, it's gonna be Super Saiyan whatever, because then people are gonna be like, oh, it takes away from Super Saiyan Blue. Not at all. I remember a couple of episodes, well, not a couple of episodes ago, but back in a few during like the middle of Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta was talking to Goku about how they're vastly approaching like their peak of their powers. So I don't know if they're gonna kind of retcon that out and they're gonna push even far beyond that. But do you see Super Saiyan Blue surviving this, or do you think that, given the fact that they've been training in that form and they mastered that form presumably enough by now, do you think that form is gonna hold them up enough until they get either to the finals or somewhere close to that? What do you think?
I think it'll hold them up enough until they get closer to the finals, or they get closer to the stronger fighters. I don't see it surviving the whole tournament. Honestly, honest to God, here, I don't see it surviving the whole tournament. I just feel like
you think they're gonna use like smaller levels, like just similar to Universe 6, like go Super Saiyan and stuff like that before they do anything else?
Possibly, yeah.
Because if they want to preserve power, bro, I mean, yeah, exactly. I guess, yeah.
Preserve power. They're not gonna be dumb about this, especially if the universe is on the line. I wouldn't go Super Saiyan Blue off the bat.
Yeah. You want to conserve power. But what about Gohan? What do you think about Gohan, man? Like, is he gonna have anything new, or is it just gonna be like the same old Gohan?
He's gonna have something new. I believe he's gonna have something new.
Similar to Trunks?
Similar to Trunks. I can't see him
really
just going to the tournament the way he is right now, or the way he's gonna train to, because that's not gonna be strong enough.
Is it going to be Mystic, or is it going to be something even far beyond that?
That's a good question.
Because so far, he looks like he's in his little ultimate form, his little Mystic form, and it's pretty badass and stuff, but come on, man. Mystic Gohan would not last against people like Hit, or God knows who else is out there. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to see Gohan become just like Trunks, because Trunks was like Christ, man. He knew everybody's move. He knew the Spirit Bomb. He embedded like this false Super Saiyan Blue inside of him. This dude was like, he was like Christ. So I don't know, like having Gohan mimic that would be kind of weird. But then again, would you want him to surpass Trunks in terms of features and power and stuff, or do you think the opposite? Do you think that he should just be, maximum potential unleashed and that's about it?
Nah, he needs to surpass Trunks, bro.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Comment down below if you guys believe that Gohan is gonna surpass Trunks in terms of like feats here, because I'll be the first one to say he's not. I'm sorry, I can't see that happening. Trunks has been through so much.
Maybe not in I guess move wise, because that guy had all the moves. All of a sudden, he learned.
Yeah,
all
dude,
the
he had
damn.
the Final Flash, Galagun, Mafuba. He had the Spirit
He had
Bomb.
the
He had
damn
all.
lightsaber.
He had everything. Masenko.
He had a damn lightsaber at the end.
Yeah,
like,
he had the Spirit Sword. Like he got sucked into the Spirit Bomb. It's like, what the hell? So I'm sorry. Comparing that to Gohan, Gohan's not reaching that. If you guys feel differently, you can just let me know. But I can't see Gohan getting near that because Trunks has been fighting Black for a long time. So you can obviously make sense of him having to grow throughout time, you know, stronger and stronger here. But in terms of Goku and Vegeta, who do you think is going to get eliminated first? Be honest.
It's hard. Why are you making me choose such a hard question?
Because the reason for that is because you have to understand that it'll be a little too predictable for them to both last until the very end. Come on, man. Yeah, I mean, all of us got thrown off guard when Goku first got eliminated by Frost, right? Even though he was cheating, we were all like, holy shit, like that was unexpected. So you're bound to see something else happen that's unexpected here. So do you think it's going to be Vegeta or is it going to be Goku?
I feel like Vegeta being eliminated would be too predictable of a scenario, you get me? Because everyone wants Goku to win, you get me?
Yeah.
I feel like Vegeta being eliminated is too predictable, but at the same time, Goku got eliminated in the last tournament first.
Yeah.
So
but then logically speaking, it did come down to Goku in the finale because Vegeta got eliminated first, actually.
Exactly. So if Goku gets eliminated, we're all gonna feel like, wait, somehow, some way, Goku's gonna get back.
Well, even that, of course, but because we already knew about the whole spoilers with Hit versus Goku. However, if Goku by some mere coincidence ends up getting eliminated, or just listen to this theory, what if the person that put the hit out on Goku is there and they do it themselves while Goku's fighting? They just jump in and kill Goku.
While he's fighting?
Or, yeah, because if you think about it, right? What if Goku is fighting someone, I don't know, for example, from Universe 12, right? They're in mid-battle, and then out of nowhere, someone steps in and they try to kill Goku, and everyone's like, what the hell? And Vados points out, oh, that's the guy that told me to tell Hit to kill Goku, and everyone's like, what the fuck? That could be the interference, because we forgot to talk about that in the previous video. But I mean, like I said, I mean, the person that probably ordered Goku to die could be there, right? We don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So... but in terms of these two getting eliminated, I'm very sure that one of them is bound to go, man. Because I can't see both of them having to tank through this. I'm sorry. Because if you have both Goku and Vegeta tank on through this, it'll be like, okay, now what happens? It's like, it'll be a little bit too predictable. Because it's like, all right, we've been there, we've done that. Like, what do we do after? So, do you think it's going to be Goku? Because from the sound of, well, the way you're talking here, it sounds like you're talking about Goku being eliminated first.
I think Goku would... I feel like this would be a prime time to have Vegeta go a little bit further than Goku. Or make it closer towards the finals. Or although I don't know. For me, it's always going to be Goku. I guess because I've always, grown up watching Goku. Goku's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, yeah.
So I feel like I want Goku to win. But at the same time, I kind of feel like Vegeta needs some shine, bro. Because he always gets a bit of the shine, and then something happens, and he kind of gets screwed over as a character.
And not only that, but I also think that he took a little bit of offense when Beerus said, oh, Goku's the leader of this team. Remember that in episode 71, and he kind of got, like, really upset? I
would have been pissed off, too. But what the fuck you mean, man?
But also, I also want to touch up on what happened with Whis and Vegeta, because he looked at Whis, and he said, you know something, don't you? And Whis didn't want to say nothing. He was just like, I don't know. So, does Whis know about something that we aren't really picking up here, or what?
Yep.
Because just the way Vegeta was looking at Whis, and he was like, you're up to something, like, what the fuck is going on here, like, But I agree, I think that Vegeta definitely needs a moment to where he shines a little bit, because it's always going to be Goku, and I'm calling it right now. I think that Vegeta's going to get eliminated, so I think that's going to come down to Goku and whoever last, if that there's no interference, of course. But I do think that this is going to be Goku again, because logically speaking, he has Kaioken, so just in case he's in the corner and he has nowhere to go, he can use that. But what about, where do you see Gohan? Do you see Gohan lasting on through to the end, or is he going to be eliminated like midway?
I could see Gohan lasting all the way to the end.
And you're also saying he's going to have something new, right?
Something new, yes.
Ah, man, I don't know about that. It's like, how How would he have something new?
He's got to have something new, bro.
I mean, like, you have to think, it's like he wasn't training with Whis. He wasn't training. I mean, like, what was he doing? You know? But post your comments down below, guys, as to like whether or not you guys agree that Goku and Vegeta might have a new form. If you guys think that a new form right now happening would be the right time. And your overall thoughts on Gohan. And, of course, who do you guys believe is going to be eliminated first between our characters? Thank you guys for watching, as always. We hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys cannot wait for this arc, if you guys are super hyped for Dragon Ball Super, punch that like button square in the face to save your universe. Don't forget to check out JRZSaiyan down in the description below, guys. I will link his channel down below. And also, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome Dragon Ball Daily content. And on that note, myself and JR will be seeing you all in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Peace.